This man just caught his wife cheating on him with his brother through a hidden camera because he had a feeling his wife was being unloyal when he left for work, so he decided to place a hidden camera and act like he was leaving for work.
Are you headed to work? Yeah, I'm just about to go to work.
Have a great day.
As you can see, he acted like he was leaving and his wife has zero clue that he placed the camera. She then mysteriously gets on the phone with his brother and then calls him bae.
Your brother just left. Okay, drink that.
What, my brother? Oh my god.
And then she lets his brother into the house and they get straight down to business. Like, look at these clothes just flying everywhere. After the man sees this, he walks back into the house and sees clothes everywhere. So after this, he obviously decides to confront them.
Hey, who are you talking to?
Nobody.
Nick, get back here. What are you doing?
He was helping with
That's
some
my
tax
brother.
stuff.
What do you mean?
He was helping with some tax stuff.
Oh yeah, tax stuff.
Tax
And
stuff.
why is these clothes off? What are you doing?
I was just getting you something comfortable.
That's my brother. We're done.
Do y'all think the brother was in the right? Leave a like and subscribe to never get cheated on or to never get caught cheating.
If I were in that position, I'd simply call my brother, let him know he forgot something, and then show her the door, making sure she doesn't come back in.
I believe a man can love a woman unconditionally, but I don't think a woman can love a man unconditionally.
What? Really?
Yeah.
I beg to differ. I think it's the other way around.
No.
I think a woman can love a man unconditionally, and
Not
most
for,
men.
Not forever.
You don't think so?
No.
Damn.
No. I think when a man loves a woman for real, like, he'll love her forever.
It's a well-known fact. Men will sacrifice their lives for their families, while women often prioritize their emotions and happiness over the well-being of their families.
The reason why men seek loyalty in a woman more than anything else is because we live in an age where a woman will initiate divorce with a good man that has sacrificed for her and for his family. She will even admit that he's a good guy, but she's just unhappy. She's bored. She's hit a midlife crisis. Her hormones are out of whack. But what's messed up is that she just wants to be rid of the guy that she views as in her way of the excitement and change that she wants. But the difference is that a loyal woman will continue to value the qualities of a good man through her own unhappiness, her boredom, her midlife crisis, and her hormonal changes. She will not make a permanent decision based on what she knows is temporary feelings. And that is exactly what a good man needs.
Never enter a contract where only one party can break it without any consequences, and that party is actually rewarded for doing so. The reality is, courts reward women for such behavior, making it an unwise risk for men. That's why many men are avoiding these types of commitments. Most women just aren't worth the gamble anymore.
My husband passed away and I started talking to a man a couple months later. Let me tell you the story. So this was an old friend that I knew since I was 15. I wanted that male attention.
Okay.
I missed that male attention. So I invited him over. He came here with not a dime to his name. I'm grieving. I'm a mess. I'm drinking every day. I'm trying to numb the pain, right? Because I just lost my husband that I was with for almost 10 years.
Right.
I'm paying for everything. I'm a fool, right? We're getting liquor every night. We're ordering DoorDash every night. Spending my husband's money that I got because he passed away. So I'm a widow, right? You don't with widows. That's what the Bible says.
It's interesting how she references the Bible in an attempt to justify her points. It's almost as if she's trying to mask her agenda under the guise of religious reasoning.
In those words, but you don't do that. Just wait. Please listen to this whole story. Just wait.
Okay.
So he tells me, I'm going to get a job. I want to help you. I want to help the girls. I want to be there for you because we've known each other for years. And you were there for me at my lowest. So I want to be there for you. That's what he told me.
All right.
But it wasn't like that at all. He stayed for about 2 weeks. 2 weeks I was paying for a grown man that was staying in my husband's home that passed away. Sorry. It still upsets me. This was 2 years ago. But he was my friend, right? So he decides that he wants to go back to Chicago. And I decided
Right.
that's probably the best thing because I'm not right in my head right now. I'm not okay.
She had already been eyeing him before her husband's passing. It wouldn't be surprising if he was already her sneaky link. Sadly, I've seen situations where a partner unexpectedly passes, and within months, the surviving spouse is already with someone else.
He leaves. Of course, I had to pay for him to leave because he's a broke, right? But when he left, I felt so much better. Things were happening in my home, like my radio fell. My lights were flickering. I feel like that was a sign from my husband to get this guy out. He stole some things from my husband that I realized after he left.
Something I've noticed with women who refuse to take accountability for their actions is that they always start with the result, not the cause. They make contact with the man, act emotionally charged, invite him over, and then act shocked when things go wrong. It's a tactic to avoid responsibility for their decisions.
He stole a cologne that my husband would only wear on special occasions. The Johnny Depp cologne. I spent like $109 on it, and my husband said, I'm only going to wear this on special occasions. I'm not even going to say how much money I spent. It's ridiculous.
Never tolerate a woman who uses things like her period, emotional moments, or stressful situations as an excuse for bad behavior. Make it clear that you expect 100% loyalty and respect, no excuses, no matter what she's going through.
But I told him, I said, karma will get you. Sorry, my daughter called me. But I said, karma will get you because you don't mess with widows. I was at my lowest point in my life and you stole from my dead husband and myself. So tell me why a week later he calls me. He says, I was by 63rd and Francisco in Chicago. That's my husband's neighborhood. That's where I met my husband. That's where he's from.
This is a classic response for modern women. She knows deep down she's wrong, but instead of taking responsibility, she tries to blame someone else to ease her guilt. The lengths they'll go to in order to deny their own mistakes is astonishing.
I said, what happened? Because I wanted more information, right? He says that 8 dudes jumped him and they were beating him. He got broken ribs. He had a big busted lip, 2 black eyes. His head was swollen. I said, send me a picture. He sends me a picture of his whole body, his chest, his head. I was like, He calls me back. I said, you know what? That's your karma. I said, my husband, who is dead, did this to you because you messed with me. You came into my home and you took advantage of me and you stole from him. He goes, F you, you be, da 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 da. I said, no. And I hung up and I've never spoken to him since. He wrote me and said, don't worry, I'll pay all the money back that you spent on me. I'll send you back your cologne that I took from your husband, and nothing at all. If your husband passed away or your wife, never jump into something. Just wait, because you're not in your right mind and things could happen. But I wanted to share that with you guys. I'm sorry, I know my daughter was calling me throughout the video, but I got up like 3 times to see what she wanted, just to clear that up. Also, one more thing. He told me the reason why I took the cologne was because I didn't think your husband needed it anymore. That's what he told me. When I tell you that I've never hated somebody so much in my life that I knew since I was a kid, and I trusted this person, you know? Be careful who you trust. Be careful who you know, because people are snakes, people are dogs, people will take advantage of you.
Men who are stuck in a friend zone will eventually seek their return on investment when they can. She'll claim he's just a friend, but those are the consequences of her actions. And then she blames him. Meanwhile, think about how the children must feel seeing their father replaced so quickly. It's like loyalty doesn't exist for many modern women anymore.
Who are more loyal, men or women?
I think men if they are in love. Yeah.
Why do you think so?
Because women often are searching for missing things in their life in other men. And if men are in love, they're giving everything to women.
Is it hypergamy, loyalty, loneliness, or is it simply a need for constant validation? What really drives modern women to jump from one man to the next? We appreciate you tuning in to MGTOW Voice. Please express your support by giving this video a thumbs up, sharing it with your friends, and subscribing to our channel. Join us in our mission to foster support for men globally. Feel free to comment and share your opinions. We welcome engaging debates and discussions.